All right, so I want to take all this out of this case. It's just a little flimsy, and I can't put the fans on the top. The case is too short. I can't run the wires behind the other side. Um, Maybe I'll put it in this one instead. I just don't like this plasticky thing. Also, don't like the USBs up on the top. So, I really don't like either one of those cases. Um, so, what I'm wondering is maybe if I should put this in that big one right there. And it does take up a lot of room. Another thing I could also do is I could do and put one of these together. I've got two of these cases, so then it could just sit there, although it is super long, and then the monitor could sit on top of it, and then you'd have extra room over here. That's another option I have. I don't even need a computer over here. It's just kind of a test area. This is where I test the ones. The one that I'm using all the time is this one, and the other one over here for the radio. I don't use any other computers on a regular basis. Like this one here is sitting here, and this is my one that I do my live streaming from, and all that good stuff. So, this one here got put in that case. It probably doesn't even have all the screws because we're short on screws. And then I found a power supply a few years ago, stuck it in there. I got the 1060 video card in there, which is a HP OEM one, so it's not the full deal. This was my first DDR4 computer that I put together, and it came to me just as a board in a box. So it had the processor on it and nothing else. Well, it had the processor and the cooler. That was it. So I don't really want to use this case anymore. I don't really care for it. I don't like this funky Zorro crap. However, this one here, the CD drive, is behind the front of it, which I don't like. Although it's not a deal breaker because I don't use the CD drive a lot. I usually use it on a computer that I'm backing up music to. And I'm not going to probably sit here and load up 50 CDs again. So I need to take the dimensions here, but I'm thinking of just putting all this how this one is. And then the keyboard can sit on top of the computer. The monitor can sit on top of the computer. But these are really, they're kind of long. And they're got funny little things in them. And then the drive goes here, which is great. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So it might take up less room. I got to get my tape measure out and see where that would put it at over here. It might not really be worth it. But if I did do that, I could probably just take this case and, you know, put it for $10-20 for sale. Maybe somebody would buy it. I don't know. Outside of that, I don't like that case. It's a CyberPower case. It's really flimsy. Well, this one's a little bit thicker, a little bit nicer. Maybe I would use that one instead. Pull that board and sell it or something. I don't know if you can even sell it. But this one here definitely could be used. And you know, it's pretty massive. But if I wanted to, if I could, I hate throwing things away, but I could get rid of these two cases, and I could get rid of the board in there, get rid of the board in there, and I'd put that one in there and just have that as like the DDR4 machine, and literally have spare parts and get rid of big cases, except for the big one. That's what I'm thinking about doing.